tomato. I actually had Troy peel done today, so that's why my face is super red. I'm actually not supposed to be putting any makeup on, but you know, I have to film this video, so I'm gonna do it anyway. So I need to use a green primer to counteract the redness in my face that I have right now, but I've been really into this 3CE makeup base. This one right here. I actually originally wanted the, what was it? I think the pink one? Was it the pink one or the yellow one? But they were sold out, so I ended up getting the green one, but I've been like really into it lately. And I don't know if it actually, oh fuck. Oh god, my face. I don't know if it actually makes my makeup stay any longer, but I find that it really helps redness at least. And as a primer, it doesn't dry my skin out because my skin tends to get really, it doesn't react to primer very well. Like the makeup will last longer, but it just doesn't feel like it looks drier on me. I don't want to put too much on because I don't look like Ghostface. Oh, did you see this? I had ramyun and I got some like sauce on it. That's so fucking annoying. So hopefully she's not in the shot. I went to get the Troy peel, right? And I was about to do it, but then the CEO of the company came and she's like, "Oh, hey Edward, what you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, gonna get the Troy peel." And she was like, "Huh, let me do it." So she did it. She went in. She went way the fuck in. Especially around the areas where I have like really bad scarring. Oh, she did not. No mercy. It took it down enough for now. The foundation should take care of the rest of it. Now I'm gonna go into this Guerlain. Guerlain, she's upgrading lingerie de pied foundation. And I'm not saying you should. I mean, it's a good foundation, but I'm not saying, oh yeah, you need to go buy it, cause it's expensive. But I was in California. I was on my way back to Korea. I was at the airport, and Eddie was like, Yongguk. He was like, "Eddie, you need to buy this foundation. It's so good." And they had it at the airport, so I just bought it. And you know, I tried it. It's really good. It's very natch looking. It's very natch. Speaking of natch, how do you spell? Okay, when you're spelling natch, isn't it like NATCH? But then it got me thinking, how do you spell like cash? You know, when you're like, oh yeah, very casual, very cash. How do you spell that? Like, it's not CAG. That's Kaj. Isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, this foundation is super natural looking on the skin. It doesn't look like makeup at all. It gives it's like a medium to medium full coverage. But again, it's really thin. But again, this is not me telling you to go buy it. Especially since I know a lot of people that watch my channel don't necessarily have like the budget to be buying foundations like this. Even then, these tutorials are not really for like, oh, buy this product, unless like I really recommend something. This is more so for like the look rather than the products. So whatever you have at home, just use it. Which is why I don't understand some people that are like, oh my fucking god, like, can you please use cheaper makeup? But like, that's not really the point of these videos. I mean, you have something that's extremely similar, then just use that. I mean, this is just foundation. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I keep messing with the light. Beyond, I'm never happy with like you guys notice the lighting is like different in every one of my fucking videos, even though it's the same camera, the same lights in my room. She's an inconsistent queen, but I'm just trying to show the judges some creativity. Okay, now I'm gonna go into some classics. These I definitely do recommend, these SEM concealers. I lost my number one from the SEM in the tip concealer, so I'm gonna mix it in with my number one of the Ideal Concealer. The Ideal Concealer Duo. Oh my god, I can see the foundation just like, not breaking down, but she's getting dry. So these times like this where it makes me like grateful that I have more oily skin. I feel like more people have oily skin, but I don't know, whenever my skin is going through a dry spell, it's just so, I just feel like, for me personally, I just hate dealing with dry skin. So my heart goes out to you people that have to deal with dry skin. It does not help that I'm using a 4K camera. Which I don't know how to fucking use properly, apparently. And now I'm gonna add a little bit of a glow. I'm gonna use a liquid highlighter for this. Because, like I said, I don't really feel like dealing with powder for now. But also, let's fucking hope that, you know, when you use like a liquid highlighter and like it breaks down the foundation underneath, it's like the worst. I don't know, do whatever foundation routine you like to do. This is not even that important, to be honest. It's not that serious. Auda had received a bunch of like multi-tissue like wet wipes from this LG shop. For some reason, he's like, Edward, take these. I was like, what? And he literally filled my entire bag with just fucking like wet wipes. Like, what the hell? And I'm grateful though, because I actually know a lot of people, a lot of my friends will come over and they're like, Edward, where's your toilet paper? And I'm like, I don't use toilet paper. I only use wet wipes because she doesn't wipe dry. I don't understand people that use dry ass toilet paper, because I come from a Filipino family where we like use a towel and we like wash our asses, but over time it just got kind of annoying, so I just switched to, I started with baby wipes, of course, and baby wipes are amazing because they're real thick, a lot of product in them, but you know, it's wet wipes are cheaper. But yeah, I always have wet wipes on me. I cannot leave the house without some wet wipes, because what if she needs to do some business? Use Badilico. Thing to fill in my brows, and very naturally, very natch. Nothing too crazy. As we all know, Edward likes to get crazy when it comes to eyebrows. Because when I started out with makeup, it was mostly just base and eyebrows. So of course, I would spend a lot of time on base and eyebrows. So, honestly, it just comes down to personal preference. Especially since I don't even think they did their brows in a specific way. Their hair is actually quite long. A lot of the members have quite long-ish hair, so a lot of times you don't even see their brows. And I actually don't really need to do this, which I'm very glad about. A lot of people have been noticing, oh, you don't need to contour your nose anymore, which is actually true. I don't even mind going out the house with like, you see that? That is not, there's no contour there, because it is slightly still swollen at the tip. Which, oh my god, do you see this? Whenever people like call me, hey Edward, I'm like, what? What is it? Huh? What do you need, huh? Sorry. I will contour the tip of my nose just a little bit. I wish I could powder my face. I hate using powder contour on like unpowdered skin. It's a sin. Did I go too strong? Oh shit. Sorry. Actually, no, before the eyes, I'm gonna do my lips, because there are actually two eye looks that I wanted to do. They're still sporting the same browns, bronzes, golds, reddish tones that they always usually do. So I'm gonna do that look just to show you what it's like my take on it. And then I'm gonna do another look more inspired by like this, for me, inspired by this song and like the album art, because I'm gonna show you the two looks. I'm gonna do my lips first. I'm gonna use these Moonshot lip creams. I'm gonna have a swag. I bought all of them so I can show you what they all look like. They're really fucking pretty. Cream paints are not new to Moonshot, but they came out with like a nude collection. They're all so pretty. I just wish they lasted longer. These literally do not last at all. Like, the second you drink something or eat anything, she comes right the fuck off. Moonshot is not exactly a brand I think that is like well received in Korea, because it's super expensive, but a lot of the products are kind of just like meh. Okay, so let's get started with the eyes. I'm going to switch the lens real quick, and then I'm going to get started on the first eye look. Okay, you can probably notice how dry looking my skin looks now, being this up close, so please do your best to like ignore it. This gold sort of look that I think Wonho, of course, sported, that I saw him in like the fucking, what is it, when he's in the bathtub, and it's kind of just like a gold eye with a little bit of shading, so it's only a few colors, and I think this palette from Pony Effect has the colors that I need. So first I'm going to use a really warm gold shade over the lids. That's literally going to be the main color for this particular look.
Try me if you think I'm bullshit.
And for my particular eye shade, because I'm making this a very boyish, boy idol sort of look, I'm going to keep it as usual on the part of the lid that moves, the mobile lid. Not really going past. I think that's one of the keys to, I guess, creating these sorts of idol looks from boys, if you have but keeping it from looking very like girl makeup, you know what I mean? The key, and you have like this eye shape where it's not like a monolid. The key is to keep it on the part of the lid that moves and not past the crease, so that, because once it's past the crease, it kind of creates a different kind of look, and it gives the look of like makeup. I mean, we're applying makeup, but it creates the difference between like maybe like a smoky eye and like boy idol makeup. I hope that makes sense. Then I'm gonna take 뭐지? A little bit of this color. I can't even describe to you what this color is. It's almost like this color, but like if it was a little bit more mossy. You can call it mossy, is that even a fucking word? It's like a moss greeny version of the last color we used with a red undertone. It's so, I can't even fucking describe it. She's a unique queen, but I'm just gonna add a little bit. Honestly, we probably don't even need to add this fucking color, because I'm just trying to like add more colors to like make it look like it's more complicated than it really is, so that the people over at Pretty Ugly Little Liars don't like say anything, but we all know that that's not gonna happen. So yeah, I'm gonna add a little bit of that to the very, like really close to the lash line, but then I really want more of the gold to show through, so I'm gonna go back with the gold and put that over the center of the lid. You know what, I basically just negated what I did with that last color, so honestly, just skip that second color. And then to shade like the outer and the inner parts of the eyes, I'm gonna use this shade. It looks brown in the pan, but it's a very goldy kind of brown though, like when it's on the eye. This is not a unique look for Edward, let's be honest. In 99% of you are probably not going to recreate this look, but you know what, that's totally fine. Totally okay with it, you're just watching this, because I myself love watching makeup tutorials that I'm never going to recreate. For me, a lot of them are just like background noise that I can, you know, have playing in the back while I'm cleaning or something. Again, going back with the gold and reiterating it in the center, because I really want this to just pop gold. That second color we use, I want to add a little bit just to the outer corner. But as I've said before, these boy idol looks are super easy, and a lot of it is like really kept on this one part of the lid, and if there's anything else, it kind of most of the time will end up looking like another kind of look. And a lot of these makeup looks I do aren't very like super wild in terms of like creativity or like complexity, but I know there are people out there that aren't really about that life, like me. Alright, so that is pretty much the first look. Very simple, very easy eye look, golden eye look. So now we're gonna move on to the more colorful, interesting look. Okay, for the second look, I'm gonna start off with an eye primer, because I really want these colors to pop. So I'm gonna even out my eyelid, and also I feel like sometimes using a mix of like, generally just using a bunch of dark colors can really darken the eye socket, in the sense that it can make you look tired almost, and like make your eyes really sunken. And that's one look, but for this one, we want to keep it bright, I guess. I don't know. How fucking know? When do I ever fucking know? I think I'm just over explaining. Priming my lid, to be honest. My skin is looking so dry. I'm so sorry, you guys. Please forgive me. Do everything in your power. Prayer, whatever it takes to ignore my dry ass skin. First, I'm going to take this Misha shadow. Really fucking pretty. These eyeshadows are amazing. These Atala Prism shadows, keeping it really tight in the crease. Although it's our transition color, I'm not trying to like smoke it out a bunch. I just want something that will transition these more intense colors to like my skin tone, and that's really the main purpose of a transition color, especially if you're using colors like pinks and blues and greens, you know, just any non-neutral natural colors. You want to put a color that's like more natural, neutral, I guess, in the crease to help transition it over. But it depends on the look that you're doing, of course. So, and it also adds depth to the eye. If you have monolids, you can actually just put this color wherever you want your crease to be. Or what you can do is have your eyes open and keep applying it and taking it higher and higher until when you open your eyes, you can see it showing through. That's what you can do. Yeah, I believe it was still this palette. I'm taking this sort of shade here. It's like a mix of like fuchsia and magenta has like pink reflex in it and pink and silver reflex. I don't know. And just apply it on the lid. This is not that pigment, to be honest, but for my needs and purposes and for this look, I don't think. I mean, we're literally just at this point playing around with makeup. This is not really an official look. This is more so inspired. Oh my god! So I started Double Date, right? You know, to be honest with you, I don't know if you guys have tuned in or anything. Don't need to because it's kind of a hot mess. But for me at least, the two, Kevin and Alex, are amazing hosts. They're really outgoing and they're just really good at hosting. Even though, to be honest, it's all scripted. But like the general structure of the show, there's a script for every episode. So I myself have to make my own scripts. But if you guys are watching this, Alex or Kevin, they probably won't be watching this. But Alex or Kevin, if you see this. I don't know how you guys do it well, actually, no, they're not the ones that write the scripts. Max is the one that writes the scripts, and I feel bad for him, but yo, oh my god, Alex is so fucking cute person. I've been a fan of U-Kiss from like, remember, oh my god, if there are any U-Kiss fans out there? Not Young, that debut video, I was a fan of them since from that point, and oh my god, Alex is one of my favorite members of that group. This is like a shimmery blitz from Nature Republic, but I'm gonna put this on the outer, like this half of the eyelid. I remember he used to be a host on this show called Pops and Soul, and I tuned in every fucking week because I was obsessed with that show. And I remember one week, and you know, they ask a question every episode, and I remember one time I submitted an answer and they fucking read it. I was like over the fucking moon. I was so excited. I was like gonna pass out. What happens? I'm now on a radio show with him. How the tides have turned. No, I'm just kidding. That makes no sense. How God works in mysterious ways. Oh my god, this looks so bad, but don't worry. Don't worry, guys. It will look better. Yeah, oh my god. Alex is so fucking adorable. Like, not only is he handsome and cute, but like his behavior is really cute. And it's kind of pissing me off. Like, I want to punch him and be like, can you like stop being so fucking cute? Alex, thanks. That'll be really nice. Thanks. Now I'm going to go into this shade right here. Right here, sorry. And I'm gonna kind of place that between the two colors to help them transition into one another. This look is kind of more inspired by the beautiful version of the album cover, because there were 3 versions that came out, and there's one that has like that sort of really magenta-y, bluish cover. If you have one, try to get a fuchsia color that's more like reddish purple rather than more pink. I think it would look better for this look, but you know, we're gonna deal with what we have. And now I'm gonna take a matte black, just place this on the outside. I like that. And then I'm gonna go back with the blue again. This is one of those looks that you kind of have to go back and forth between the colors to because as you're blending, sometimes one gets like lost in the other. And also, these things are really useful. This is from Sephora, and you just use it to remove the pigment that's on the brush, and it makes it really convenient for, especially if you switch between a lot of colors but you don't have that many brushes. It takes off all the extra pigment, so you can just immediately switch to another color. I'm going back in with this shade, and again going back with this shade, defining that crease. And then taking that same shade and going underneath, just on the other corner. Oh my god, the outer corner. This is gonna be a little bit experimental, I guess, but because when I practiced this eye, I didn't actually do this step, but I had it in mind. But I'm gonna take a blue eyeliner, very deep, like navy blue. Basically, just line my eyes the way I line them usually. I don't even know if it's gonna make it. You'll be able to see this. And then I want to take the black one in. Oh my god, what the fuck? I'm gonna use that transition into the center of the eye. So it starts off black and it goes into blue. Oh my, you really can't fucking see this on camera. Unless you like really wing out your eye, then maybe you'll see a difference. But this has become a very granny kind of makeup. A combination of like pink and blue eyeshadow. Alright, and there's the second look inspired by the album jacket, I guess. Crossing our fingers, hoping Monsta X gets #1 at some point. At some point. It'd be amazing if they did, but you know what? I'm just happy that they're making great music. So products that I used will be in the info bar, and with that, I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.
나도 알아 절대 가질 수 없는 걸 바라보기만 할 때 더 아름답단 걸널 지켜줄게 더 예쁘게 피어줘